So generally, once a contractor files a bid protest, it can either be sustained, which means the contractor has won the protest. It can be denied, which means the contractor has lost the bid protest, or it can be dismissed, which means the contractor has very quickly lost the bid protest. And that's normally for a technical reason, and so you want to avoid that if at all possible. So that really brings us to the third important factor, which is the grounds for the protest. Do I have a good reason or a good case for protesting this award? And under that factor, the first thing to consider is whether or not you as a contractor have standing. And that basically means that if the awardee who got it didn't get the award, you would have been next in line, or at least very close. If you were number 15 out of 15 contractors who bid on the contract, then you really don't have standing, because even if this awardee lost out, you're not next in line. Next, under the substantive elements of whether or not to protest an award, is what was done during the procurement process, or what wasn't done during the procurement process that resulted in you not getting the award. And this factor can be broken down into really 4 technical factors, the first of which is, was there an unreasonable technical evaluation performed on your proposal? And that addresses factors in your proposal that maybe were improperly downgraded, or maybe in the awardee's proposal, they were improperly upgraded. The next fertile area for protest is usually a flawed or unreasonable cost evaluation. Cost realism evaluations in government contracts can be very complicated. There's a lot of math. And so the procurement process isn't always perfect when it comes to that. People make mistakes, even just simple mathematical mistakes. And so a challenge to that as to whether or not they have properly accounted for all the things in your business plan is an important thing to consider. The next is how the agency conducted the procurement process. How did it conduct its evaluation? Was it talking with other contractors and not talking with you? Was it giving other contractors hints as to how to better write their proposal, and those same hints weren't given to you? That happens more often than one may think, and it can only be found out through a bid protest process. And finally, how did the agency come to its decision? How did it justify its award to a contractor? Was it based upon the stated evaluation criteria in the request for proposal, or did the agency stray from that criteria in order to give an unfair advantage to the awardee?